All right, joined right now by Tiara Filbert, the newest member of the 1,000 point club for the Daemen women's basketball team. Tiara scored her 1,000th point in the season opener on Saturday, so congratulations on that, T. And
Thank you.
uh, I want to start right there. Just tell me what that accomplishment means to you.
It means a lot just, because we came so far with this program from where we first started when I was a freshman here. And, just to be a part of not only all of the accomplishments that the team has made up until this point, but to also just have like a personal accomplishment be set was kind of also like mind blowing at the same time.
Now, I want to ask you. I saw the tweet that you put out, and actually got it up on my second screen here. I want to make sure I get this right. So first of all, you when you scored your 1,000th point, it was 6 years to the day when you scored your 1,000th point in high school at
Yes.
Valencia. But I want to ask you. You put in there dreams come true when you got the right crew with you. What do you mean by that?
Just to, because from way back in high school, you have all the people who support you. They want you to do well and they help you along in your journey. All the people who helped and supported me back in high school when I made that accomplishment. And then, all of the struggles when I was injured my freshman year, all the people at Daemen Athletics and just all the people on campus, they did nothing but support me throughout my journey back. And then when I was playing, they continued to push me to do the best that I could. And just every year, we have a great team and we come back hungrier than the last. And just to have like that kind of support and those kind of people around you where they want you to do well. And then like when you do well, they're still right there, like right next to you, cheering you on. It's just like it's a feeling that you can't really put into words just because when it happens, you just are so grateful that you can even be in that moment.
Um, Coach Banker said after the game, one of the team's goals was simply to play a game this year. Of course, with all the uncertainty going on and the season being delayed because of COVID-19 and everything. Um, Looking at the grand scheme of things, is how cool was it to be out on the floor competing again?
It was super cool. We have it's been, what was it? I believe it was 314 days that it was. From the last time that we were able to actually be on a court to the first time this year with just ourselves and our pods when we first started. It was still a good feeling to have to be able to say that like, hey, we have a game day that we were able to do. And then thanks to like Daemen Athletics and all the operations staff, it went really smooth. And every year we set goals for ourselves that we want to do, and just to be able to actually get that first one off the list, or we were able to get back on the hardwood as a team and play another team, was one of the another great feeling that we just were completely grateful to have.
You alluded to earlier, kind of the building process that you've been a part of when with this program. Success didn't come easy for this program during its NCAA transition. It's taken time to build, and you guys are now a nationally ranked team.
Mhm.
You're defending conference champions. Wonder if you can go into a little bit more detail about what that process has been like for you to be a part of over the last really 5 years since you got here.
Well, we were in the process of not only rebuilding, but a staff change as well. And I think that it really came from everybody really buying into what we wanted to do. Every year we set goals that's like, oh, we wanted to be in a playoff game. And then when we were in a playoff game, we came back the next year and we were like, we want to win a playoff game. And then, the next year it was like, we want to win like the championships. And then like every year we kind of just took our ceiling at, like our coach Callie had said a couple years ago, every year we came back and we took our ceiling and we made it our floor, and we just continue to build up off of that. And I think that's really where it comes from, is that like every year all the returners we sit and we have these goals, and we have all the freshmen this year are great. They came right in and they jumped right in, they're right with us, they want these goals as well. And it just is that everybody wants the same thing and we want to go and get after it, and that our coaches are helping us get there, and so we can continue to do that every year after year.
New group this year. You know, you guys obviously you lost two starters who were big pieces of last year's team, Ashley June and Jordan Heinold. You know, just first look at this year's team on Saturday. You guys might be a little bit deeper. You know, what have you seen from this group, and what do you feel like the ceiling is for this group?
The ceiling is only going to be whatever, we make it be on ourselves. So we're going to try to keep going on and, pushing that limit every time we step on the court, whether that's in practice or any game that we are fortunate enough to play during this season. But like you mentioned, we have a lot of people who are ready to go when we need them to go. Every time before we step on the court, coach says, play as hard as you can. So you can, we have to trust our teammates to come in for us afterwards. And I think that's really what we did when we came out. We ran as hard as we can. And then the next person came in and sub for us and they ran as hard as they can, and they did the best that they could. And it really showed out on the court as well.
All right. Well, she's, like I said, the 25th member of the 1,000-point club here for our women's basketball program. Also, the East Coast Conference preseason player of the year. Should mention that as well. And Tiara and the Wildcats will be back in action this weekend, a couple of games against Uville. So good luck Friday and Sunday.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Dee.